Alright, good morning everybody. It's day 54, April the 10th. It's 5:25 in the morning. Going over what the plan is today. I have decided I gotta go resupply. That's the pain of only carrying about 3 days of food. You're lighter, but man, you gotta worry more about stopping. So this is that for me today. So we are right here, right where my thumb is, 1048.2 Annapolis Rocks. Camping out there, very nice campground. You know, it's rustic. There's not picnic tables or whatnot, but it's good, and the privies are really nice here. So we're at 1048. So if you know, when I left Front Royal, that was at 970 or 969 mileage. What I like to do is at least 100 miles before I take a break. So I'm going to be just short of that today, but it's just what I have to do. So we're starting at 1048. You can see, I turn this sideways, the terrain is not bad, nor was it yesterday. So little flat, little down, little ups, a bigger up, so not bad. Not touching the 2,000 mark all day, so I can't complain about that. Alright, so we're gonna proceed down all the way till we get to 1064.3 Penmar County Park, and then I'm gonna go into Waynesboro, and the Walmart's 2.1 west. I'm staying at the Cobblestone. Nah, I might not stay there. I don't know where I'm staying yet, or if I'm gonna stay at all, but for sure I'm gonna go into Walmart. I'm gonna get something there, and then we'll see what we do from there. But that's probably all the mileage I'll get today. I'll be right on the Pennsylvania line, and then that's about 15 for the day, so I'll only be 5 short of my desired average. And then tomorrow we'll cross into Pennsylvania and start getting at it. Plan for the next day. Yeah, we'll turn the page. We turned the page yesterday. Even if I'd have kept walking today, we still probably wouldn't have turned the page. So 1064, 1084 will be 20. So tomorrow we'll go down around PATC Milesburn Cabin and camp out right there. That's the goal, or the Ridge Road, campsite north of road. Or we could go on down to the Birch Run shelter if I want to do 27. So we'll see, but that's where we'll be. We'll be just short. Just short of the AT midpoint, which is a 1094.9. So that'll be cool. Hit that on, what is that, Wednesday. And then get up and hit the AT museum that the same day too. And yeah, see how that goes. And then keep heading north from there. So that's the rough plan. Don't want to take too much more time. Still have 10 explosion. It's 5:30. I need to get packed up. I want to be able to go by about 6:15. Alright, y'all. Hope everybody's having a good Matrix Monday. It's starting on go right now. I'm facing west, so I'm not going to get a good sunrise unless I get going. But that big old thing you're seeing right there is the moon. Unreal. And I can see all the lights over the cliffs. What a beautiful morning. Matrix Monday. I hope everybody's able to stay present. Don't let it take you over. Loving it, y'all. Much gratitude. Love it. It's a beautiful morning. The moon is just starting to set in the same place the sun did last night that I showed y'all at the end of that last video. And it's as big as the sun was. Or it appears to be, obviously. That's unreal. Just gorgeous. Alright. You know, winter hiking, I'm starting to really miss it a little bit. Only because you go to bed at night and the cold arrests bacteria growth. You feel cleaner in your sleeping bag. So it's just a little adjustment. But I did get some water and rinse out my ex officio underwear and my shirt yesterday that was just covered in salt stains, and feels better today. And amazingly, I hung them out to dry last night, and I woke up today and they were actually dry. So that's one good thing about right now. Humidity was low last night, so it helped me out. All right, making our way to Waynesboro. Hello, I need to get by, please. All right, I'll go around. I'm not gonna mess with you. Here, I go this way. Don't blow up on me, that's not nice on a Monday morning. All right. You know, so the strategy I've come to adopt in miles walked, and this isn't any kind of brain science or rocket surgery, but the 25-mile days, and even a little more than that, maybe 27, 30, it sets you up. So really I like to do 100 miles and then resupply, like I was saying earlier. But also, if you're trying to keep a 20 average per day, then that means every 5th day you get a day off, feasibly. Problem with that is, like today, I had 2 options. One was Fayetteville, which would put me roughly 10 miles over the 100-mile mark, and I couldn't get there today, more than likely. Or stop short at Waynesboro, which will put me basically 5 or 6 miles under the 100-mile mark. But it has I say Waynesville or Waynesboro, it's Waynesboro, but it has better options. Hotel's right by Walmart, better eating options, definitely better hotel. So anyway, that's my strategies going forward. The problem is you just gotta know where your next resupply point is and how much food you need to get there. Look at the weather, how much time is it going to take you to get there. That's the whole, obviously, strategy behind this. For me, it's just, man, I'll be at the halfway point tomorrow, and it's not all downhill from there. It's all rocky and then uphill in New Hampshire. But man, I'm just trying to strategize. 100 miles every 4 days. That means if I can keep that up, that's about 150 miles a week, give or take. So we'll see if we can't sustain that. Maryland, you're quickly falling out of favor with me. Look at this. All right, Virginia, you're back in the running for best state. Maryland's making me angry. Commenter just had a very intriguing comment that I read. I can't ever put my phone up, man. I'd be 100 miles farther if I quit stopping to read y'all's comments, but they're just too good. Commenter basically said, I think if you're walking a trail and moving on a time-stressed timeline, then you're in the Matrix. I couldn't disagree more strongly, though I value the opinion and I know what you mean. So, none of us, this is reality. None of us, whether you're on the trail, whether you're back home, are ever getting out of the Matrix. Physically, that's the way our world is set up. However, our goal here is to understand that we're inside of it and to not buy into it. Everybody, just like the agents trying to always capture Neo, everybody around you is always going to try to suck you back in. It happens to me all the time. I try to stay in the balcony. Somebody will say one thing, man, it just triggers like, hey man, you're looking skinny, like back at work when I've been lifting weights, and they're just messing with me, right? But that instantly gets my ego involved and I'm right back in the Matrix. That's just one example. We all have our triggers. The idea is if we're sitting in the balcony, hopefully we can see those triggers coming. But here's the tricky part. Our egos start adapting to what we're doing, and then they try to like lure you into, they're with you, they're on your side. Yeah, let's stop thinking all the time. And then they get you thinking again. Just remember this, and I have to remember this all the time. Any judgment that you pass, that I pass, does not come from your true inner being. Your true inner being has nothing to judge. Everything's perfect. Everything's right where it's supposed to be. Every step you take, you have arrived. Only the ego passes judgment. So if you're trying to get up in the balcony and you hear that little voice saying, yeah, man, we do, man, we gotta quit. We gotta quit thinking all the time, judging people, and you're passing judgment on yourself at that point in time, and you know that's not your inner being. That's the ego just coaxing you, convincing you that it's on board when it's not. It's just waiting for the next opportunity or the next agent to come along and grab you back into or back inside. All right, feel free to comment. I'm not trying to come down on the commenter. I loved it, man. It made me think. It was a great comment. But just know, people out here are on timelines. But I don't feel stressed. Never during the day am I stressed to get somewhere. Man, hopefully what I try to do all day is stay in the balcony. Sometimes the rocks bring me back down on stage. Like I just went through a heinous rock field. But I'm still in the balcony and still feeling good. Oh, Maryland, you're back on top again. I forgive you for those past transgressions. Just keep the trail just like this, like pillows. Here's an idea for a business, and I'm never going to act on this one, so this one's open game. Again, I know I'm not the first person to think of this, but it would be cool if somebody had a business called, I would name it Trail Magic or something like that. Trail Magic LLC. And their whole existence is to find some part-time employees in these trail towns, i.e. Fayetteville, Pennsylvania, Waynesboro, Pennsylvania, or Waynesboro, Virginia. And there's one central hub, wherever it is, your house, and you're taking orders from through hikers. They just go to your website. You have a whole list of food that's ubiquitous in all trail towns, i.e. ramen, north sides, Snickers, all the stuff. And through hikers can come to it. Like right now, I could go in and make an order for Fayetteville. What time I'm gonna put in my time, I'm gonna arrive at the trailhead and cross the road, whatever road it is. Your part-time employee could do one of two things. They could meet you there, hand you the food. You paid online. All they're doing is just handing you the food, and maybe you tip them $5 or something. Or they could also put it in a cooler, locked with a combo lock, locked to a tree, and then they give you the combo when you make the order. You go, unlock it, grab your stuff, maybe a cold cherry Coke inside too, lock the cooler back, proceed on your way, and then that guy can either leave the cooler there, or he'll come back and get the cooler and wait for the next order. I don't know how much money there'll be to make this, but I'm telling you, I would do this. I would do this today, because I really don't want to stop. My battery situation in vlogging, and I think any vlogger can tell you that's our biggest limitation. Not how much weight I can carry. I guess I'm thinking about carrying another battery pack, like my old 13,000 milliamp too, because this is my 4th day. It's still saying I got half charge left on the charger, but I know that's not true. If I plugged it back in right now, I'd probably only have 1 dot left of power. So I don't know that that'll get me through another day. Anyway, wow, what a bunny trail just went down. Yeah, Trail Magic LLC. Y'all tell me what you think. See, my brain's working. So to get around the battery issue, Trail Magic LLC would sell portable battery chargers, and you just buy one. And then every time you make an order, there's a new fully charged battery, just like the one that you bought, inside the cooler. You leave yours inside the cooler. That employee takes it back, recharges, and gets ready for the next through hiker. What? This is blowing up. We're gonna be rich, y'all. All right, just reading some comments from today's video. Gary Stell answering your question. So yes, I was gonna carry an iPod, but man, there goes the non-standard charging cable and all the other crap if your phone isn't an Apple and everything else. So I went with a small MP3 player. Hold on, I can't even remember the name of it right now. So far it's been great. It is a SanDisk Sports Plus or something like that. Holds a lot of songs, music, audiobooks, and like I have about 2,000 songs, maybe 1,500 songs on there. And I'll be honest with you, lately, it also has a radio player on it as well, and I've been listening to that more than anything, trying to catch in some stations as you're walking. Because what I found, the most useful information is the commercials and the weather. Not really the commercials, but the weather during commercials. So that's what I do. Yes, I have one. I'm still trying to figure out how well this Anchor charger's doing. I think it's doing really good, actually. But I'm trying not to charge my SanDisk up with it right now because I'm wanting to see how long my phone will last, phone only, on the 21 milliamp charger. I may end up getting a lipstick charger for my SanDisk. You know, just something little, but something that ain't gonna drain the power, because my phone's the most important thing, and I've got almost the same songs loaded on my phone, so I may switch to that too. But the radio's right now my most valuable thing that I use the MP3 player for. I'll comment on one more comment that I saw. C. Carter, I agree with you, man. I think alcohol stove at this point is the way to go, especially with the warmer temperatures. Shouldn't have a problem finding fuel. So yeah, I might switch to it for sure. We'll see. Might start pushing that way here soon. Thanks for the comment though. And it's funny, I knew the northern thing was gonna get some, not lashback, but conversations going, because it's true, man. Like, it is, like, you cannot not see it as you're walking the trail so far. So anyway, not trying to judge people, it's just funny how things shift as you move around the country. Y'all know I love this. This is awesome. Couple of fields already today. Woo, love it. Love it. Would love to have that house right there too.
I thought the same thing you did when I moved north about northern people.
Yeah, we're talking about how people don't seem as friendly up here so far.
But if you take the initiative and you force them like to talk,
yeah,
it's awesome.
I found a few yesterday. It loosened up a little bit.
Yeah, we've only met a few when we do section hikes that like really don't want to talk to you.
Yeah. So what is your YouTube handle again?
M14708.
14708, M14708. So if y'all have seen his comments, and he comments a good bit, that's who it is right there. They just brought me some trail magic down here. I'm almost into town.
And I gave him Sour Patch Kids because that's my trail name.
Sour Patch.
Is it?
Sour Patch.
And I'm Stumbles.
Stumbles and Sour Patch. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all coming out today. This is too cool.
Absolutely.
They waited a long time, I think.
Yes, we did. It's worth it.
No, it's worth it, man. I appreciate it, y'all. Here we are leaving friendly territory, going into enemy territory. And these wonderful two people who gave me all the trail magic, give me a ride to the hotel. All right, y'all, look who we found. Stamps, who just did the 4-state challenge. He took a nap.
Don't do it.
He took a nap. Then I ran into Marty and his wife doing some trail magic, coming to find me. And then we ran into Stamps, and now we both get a ride to Walmart. Can't beat it.
The trail is good, man.
The trail provides. All right, we're gonna, I'll pick y'all back up at Walmart. All right, like I said, I have a salad every time I'm in town. I just don't show it much because it isn't sexy. It's delicious though. I'm at Applebee's. Sorry, I filmed this after the wrap up, but I'm gonna put it before because I'd be remiss not to talk about Kiwi, his decision that came out today. I don't have much to say, man. I think he is one of the more mature dudes that I've witnessed or seen in a long time. And like I've said before, man, it's his maturity and his decision-making ability that has guided me to do things like take more zeros and worry more about finishing. So, Kiwi, like I said in my comments, man, the trail's going to miss you. Like everything, man, everybody's going to drive on and keep pushing north. But, again, man, it won't be the same without you. And it was great getting to know you out here. I'm glad you're going to be following. And I'll try not to disappoint you. I think I'll be more nervous knowing you're sitting there at home watching the videos than out on the trail, just getting to catch them every now and then. So, anyway, hope I don't disappoint, bro. And just know I know you're a warrior, man. Like, going 755 miles or going 2,189.5 miles doesn't define the warrior. You're a warrior in my eyes. That's why I subscribed to you the first time I saw you, man. It was unique. I've got more friends from New Zealand, and they're warriors too. So I think it's just in your culture. I would still like you to post is it a haka dance or whatever y'all do in New Zealand? Man, I would pay to see that on YouTube. So anyway, maybe you and the wife can do some drinks here soon, and she can get you spun up and get you to do the dance for us. And I know it's not a dance, but man, I'm from the South, so I don't know what else to call it. Alright, buddy. Out. Alright, y'all. Coming to you from Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. It's funny how all these trail names repeat. Matrixy. Alright, I want to read a letter from Sour Patch and Stumbles. They're the couple that met me out on the trail today and provided trail magic, and then gave me and Stamps a ride into Walmart. So they hiked. When I first met them, I'm like, oh, okay, they just parked right down here. Man, they parked like 4 miles away and hiked, and it wasn't an easy hike. So I sure do appreciate it, guys. ER, we have shared your hike from day one. It has been so much fun watching your videos. Keep up the pace. Walk those pages off to your final step. Think of each day as getting a little closer to your family. Deuces, Sour Patch and Stumbles. Man, that means a lot, y'all. That was it was good to meet y'all today, and the fact that y'all just drove us into Walmart, man. That was kind of haunting me all day. Still haven't stuck my thumb out yet. I will. I'll do whatever it takes, but man, y'all made it easy today, and I appreciate it. It was really good meeting you. Alright, for everybody, today started off at mile 448 at Annapolis Rocks, and it ended at 467 point something. So basically did over 19 miles. So I'm not even calling us a Nero today. It was pretty much a full day. We got here about 2:30, and then I've been running around like a madman ever since, trying to get laundry done. I was trying to figure out some things to shift on my backpack, on that back pad, to get some ventilation. Walmart didn't have what I was looking for, so I spent a while right when we got there doing that. And then went out and looked for Stamps again, and I didn't see him. So I'm hoping, he said he was going to go down to the ATC probably, like get a ride down there and sign in legally, because he didn't get to, because he just did the 4-state challenge. And when he got into Harper's Ferry, it was a little too early. The ATC wasn't open. So I hope he does do that, because that's where you go down in the ATC history book right there. They put your picture in there when you started and when you came through. So hopefully he's down there doing that. I ended up checking in the Cobblestone Hotel, which is right behind Walmart. This place is nice. Hiker rates $80, $79, something like that. And I mean, Walmart, if I opened that window and threw a rock, I would probably throw it halfway over Walmart. That's how close it is. Got an Applebee's here. Subway, obviously, in Walmart. There's a Sheetz gas station I'm going to go hit in the morning for a couple of Coca-Colas. There was an Old City buffet right next door. Didn't get that good a rating on Google, so I didn't go. And there's a couple more. There's a pizza joint not too far from here. It's supposed to be really good too. So really good place to stay in Waynesboro. We're, I think, 2.1 miles if you walk all the way to Highway 16, which we did, or it's 1.6 if you stop short at some other road and walk through some neighborhoods to get up here. So 2 options. Good resupply point. Tomorrow I've got, and at the hotel when you check in, ask for the driver's name who will take you back to the trailhead. His name's Roger. He's picking me up at 7:30 in the morning. It's $5. I'm gonna give him more than that just because meeting me here at 7:30 and then driving me 2 miles down the road to me is worth a little more than $5. So, but he charges $5, and man, he's here to serve through hikers and the general populace. So that's a great option too. Planning on, depending on the terrain and the damn rocks, I would like to be at the halfway point tomorrow, which is mile like 1094. I'd like to kind of sleep close to it, or I might stop just short of it. I'm gonna get 25 in regardless, and then the next day push through the 1100 mile mark. Stop at the ATC museum real quick, and then push on. Family's coming on Monday, I think. I plan on being close to 1200 mile mark by then, and we'll go from there. Don't know where they're staying yet, but they're figuring it out. Alright, y'all, I will catch back up with you on the trail tomorrow. Stamps, if you get to see this, buddy, it's good to see you again. Hopefully we can hike together some, and I'll tell y'all, man, that's a good dude. Just from what little I've got to see him out on the trail, watching him grow is just amazing. He is he's a beast. He did the 4-stage challenge, y'all. Anybody knows what that is knows that's some beast stuff, especially over those rocks that I walked over today, and he did that at night. Good Lord, that's a beast right there. A whole new world of respect, more so than what he already had. Anyway, good to see you today, Stamps. Very good to meet you, Sour Patch and Stumbles. And I'll see everybody here soon. TCCB, I love you. You guys are my life. Can't wait to see you next week. And we'll catch y'all later. Deuces.